सर चार्ज करते हैं, वहीं पे हमको एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिलता है। हम हमारा जो भी सॉर्ट आउट नहीं हुआ ग्राम सभा में या जो भी फाइंडिंग्स आया, नॉर्मल फाइंडिंग्स तो सॉर्ट आउट हो जाता है, जो भी मेजर फाइंडिंग्स है वो अगर नहीं हुआ तो वही प्लेटफॉर्म में हम सॉर्ट आउट करते हैं।
Madam is telling a different thing. Madam, we do not have a structural mechanism to address these issues. We have not formed any vigilance type of things either at the state level or at the district level. But we have received complaints. So immediately we have deputed a state team from our society, discussed with the CDOs or the concerned block development officers, complainant, and immediately tried to sort it out, either because our VRPs or the block level resource persons, they are not regular employees. We have discontinued that in the next cycle, they will not be engaged in social audit work. So these steps we have taken. So thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. Yes, sir, please.
So, congratulations to Odisha for an excellent presentation. So, one of the few states where more than just Manrega, they are doing several schemes. One thing is when you are going for a new scheme, the initiative is coming from the department side or from SAU side. Are there any schemes where SAU has approached the departments and consequently you have got an opportunity to do social audit, number one? Secondly, what is the resource, human resource with regard to the audit of the new scheme? How you are creating a resource pool for conducting of social audit of the new schemes? And what kind of capacity building effort is going into this resource pool? Whether it is being done by SAU side or whether the department is supporting you in arranging a capacity building program for that. This is
actually capacity building program when we take off social audit of concerned department as well as SAU. We have in the new budget which is provided to the concerned department, we have 3% administrative contingency. We have a component of training component also in the budget which we give to the other department where they provide the funds. So within this administrative contingency and training fund, we provide good training to the resource persons at the state level. We create a group of master trainers and they provide training to all the block and the PRP level training. So that is done in a nice manner, and we scrutinize it. We assign that particular scheme to one state level resource person for completing the task very successfully, but the whole team of state SAU, they work for it. Regarding whether new scheme comes, that when there is one department, so please do it. We send them a letter. In majority of cases, request from the respective department to conduct, because Government of India pulls them up. In case of PM Posan social audit was not conducted last time, so they requested us to stop the program conducted the audit. Similarly, in case of not conducted by PR department, and this immediately human resource management. Actually, our resource pool are large.
Presenting vigilance of Andhra Pradesh state, sir. So it is congratulations, because you have linked unequal distribution of wealth with the Visa team is spreading wings for 10 other departments other than MD and RES, which is to happen everywhere across India. Okay, sir, your activities includes Padayatras, banners, wall writing. Everything is fine. It is for meetings and all. One more suggestion make it here is that if we include entertaining part into it, it would bring more people. People will naturally get attracted to it. Like what we people are doing in Andhra Pradesh, it adds more people to it. That's what is my suggestion. As far as capacity building is really inspirational, because you are giving training even to the government employees. That's what you have a tie-up with some of the government departments and
Training institutes.
the government employees are getting trained. That is a good sign happening. And as far as ATR part, I have a query, sir. So as you said, actually, 90% of the social findings and detections have been addressed or action taken. But in the recovery part, what you told me is that told us is that detection is 12 crore odd, and your recovery is only 4.98 crores. How it could be 90%?
No, our
Not in terms of financial.
not only in financial misappropriation category. The 90% ATR submission is combined 4 categories: financial misappropriation, process violation, financial deviation, and grievances. Taken together, the ATR is 90%.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Got
It is not a case. Thank you very much. So, taking note of this beautiful that is organized here, we are organizing one street play. We have assigned to one of our lead course coordinator organize a street play, and we have also given the task of drafting some few songs on social audit in local language. Thank you for this suggestion. Thank you.
Anyone wants to ask anything with regards to the presentation of Odisha team? Any participant? I request the Tamil Nadu team to present the state presentation.
So, good afternoon. So it's already 12:30, so it is good afternoon. So already we are late by, I think, half an hour. Yeah.
So, no worries, sir, regarding the time. You can please carry on, sir.
The rush or
No, sir, you can take your own time, sir.
Okay.
Not an issue, sir.
Thank you.
Not an issue about the timing, sir.
So, myself, Director of Social Audit Unit, Tamil Nadu, and Mr. Karna of our office. Then we have district resource persons, block resource persons, and the VP office. So, they are also ready to answer your queries if any. So, I will start with the establishment of our social audit unit briefly. So SAU Tamil Nadu was inaugurated in 2013. Initially, the work was done mainly for NREGs, MG NREGs. Now we are doing social audit for many schemes like PMAY, Noon Meal Program, 15th Grants Commission, and schemes by Social Justice Department of Government of India. So, but our main focus is NREGs only. So, NREGs is the scheme which attacks directly on poverty, so the social audit of the scheme gains more importance than other schemes. So, actually, we do social audit in a period of 5 days. On the day one, we convene a meeting, preliminary meeting with all the stakeholders and get the records, and we verify all the records. If there is any deficiency, we immediately inform the block development officer or the project officer of the district. If required, if the records are not produced in a serious manner, we even bring it to the notice of the collectors concerned. So that is the day one. And day two is household verification. Household verification, you know very well. So our resource persons, especially BPRPs, go to every household and verify the job cards and the beneficiaries. And the next day is work site verification. So they go with the technical persons from the implementation department, and all the works are verified technically. And the fourth day is draft preparation. Say the VPRPs actually prepare the drafts. So it is fine-tuned by the BRPs, block resource persons, and after placing them in the social audit Gram Sabha, it is uploaded by the resource persons. So we have 12,524 Gram Panchayats in Tamil Nadu. It's a very huge number. In the last 10 years, we have completed 100% of social audit of all the village panchayats, except in one case where the scheme is not being implemented. And also promptly the data entry is done within the prescribed time, that is 15 days. Now we are using the Nirnay app very effectively, and as of now we have completed the Gram Sabhas in more than 2,000 village panchayats using Nirnay app. So last year, along with the NREGs, we conducted social audit for the PMAY scheme, which has not been conducted for the last 8 or 10 years. So we conducted social audit of nearly 7 lakh households in a period of short span of 8 months. So that was done. And also PM Poshan, that was also done for the first time in the history of social audit unit Tamil Nadu. So before taking up any type of social audit, take it PMAY or Noon Meal Program, we conduct a state level workshop normally for orientation, inviting all the stakeholders, implementing agencies, trainers and NGOs and the social audit unit. We discuss the modalities of social audit and the principles of social audit with the implementation departments, so that they can understand very well what is social audit and what will be the cooperation we require. So that will be cleared in the workshop, and we prepare a manual utilizing the services of the implementation department, NGOs, and even the public representatives. We invite panchayat presidents, councillors also. So, utilizing their services, we prepare the manual and it's 2,88,000 issues, and as of now 2,06,000 issues have been closed, which is coming around 72%. When you take the amount actually recovered, the next, it is 111 crores. So it is a huge amount. So only 6 crores yet to be collected or recovered. Similarly, other issues like financial deviation, process violation, grievances, they are also being settled, and they are also closed occasionally by the committees at the local level. So we follow it in the meetings of executive committees and other monthly meetings with the principal secretary. So he gives instruction to the collectors highlighting these shortages. So he writes DO letters to collectors so that they will review the BDOs in their meetings regarding these recoveries. So as far as recovery is effective, and we have yet to recover only 6 crores. And for the current year, we have commenced the social audit in all village panchayats. As of now, 2,182 village panchayats have been already audited, and for 1,954 gram panchayats, we have entered the findings. Moreover, in 2,042 village panchayats current year, we have uploaded videos using the Nirnaya. That has been a huge success. Accomplishment. We conducted trainings, repeated trainings, all block. Whenever there was some issue, we take up the issue with also very helpful. Very good. And now for the 5,000 these issues, 5,100 are financial misappropriation issues amounting to 3.16 crores. So, as far as financial misappropriation is concerned, we are very, very regular, and our resource persons are very firm, and they don't compromise on any count. So we have also strictly informed them, do not compromise on any count. So this is coming very good. So these are the photographs showing the field activity of the social audit. So this is beneficiary verification. So this is the measurement actually. So our VPRBs are doing the measurement in the presence of technical persons of the implementation department. So we also ensure full involvement of the village people and the beneficiaries in the Grama Sabha. For that we use many techniques to invite them to the Grama Sabha. You can see the gathering here. So, as far as Grama Sabha is concerned, we have a certain quorum. For example, if the population of the village panchayat is 1,000, there should be at least 50 persons to be present in the Grama Sabha, like that. So that is 100% ensured. So as far as the challenges, there are many challenges in the implementation of the social audit in NREJs. Actually, there are many remote areas in the state. So our VPRBs are mainly, not mainly, 100% they are females. So they find it difficult to travel to remote areas. So in many remote areas, infrastructure is not available for example, for taking rest or going to toilet, etc. So electricity, they are finding it very difficult to move to the remote areas. So that is the main issue. Even for VRPs, they find it difficult to travel to some remote areas daily. So they stay there. Even though they stay, there are a lot of logistical deficiencies. Then in many panchayat offices, there is no infrastructure for printing or typing or something for some stationary purpose. So we have to take all that along with our resource persons. That is a minor challenge. Then now VPRBs are not very reluctant to come to the social audit because actually the social audit is not done continuously in their areas, because we are conducting only one cycle of social audit in Tamil Nadu, and the main reason is the availability of, as of now, availability of resource persons, trained resource persons. Initially, MOD or NARD have conducted a lot of trainings for VPRPs. Now there is no training, so many people have lost interest. Number one. Number two, as there is no work, they find it's very difficult to join and they go somewhere else. So, yeah, refresher training every year refresher training is a must. So I request MOD and NARD to conduct these trainings for VPRPs. Then another challenge is in getting funds. Normally, I took over in 2023 December. So as far as my experience goes, normally it takes 3 months from submission of our proposal to fund release. Normally it takes 3 months. So we find it difficult to pay the VPRPs. Whenever we go to the field, the first question they ask will be, sir, where is the money? We have done the work long ago. Have you forgotten? So we have to frequently base there. So I represented this to our secretary sir also. So he was kind enough to release the money immediately last year. So they immediately released 5 crores out of their own administrative funds. So delay is definitely there. So if it is avoided, definitely the system will be improved. And for DRPs and BRPs also, we require a training from NARD and of course, state level we are conducting trainings, but the NARD training is something, I think it is something better. So that they will incorporate all the learnings from all over India, so that it will be definitely an upgradation for block resource and block and district resource persons. Then another major challenge is there is a growing nexus between the resource persons and the implementing agency officials. So I see there is a friendship is growing. Friendship in positive sense is okay, but in some cases it is very negative and it is very discouraging. So we have to break this nexus. It is the need of the hour. So we have to devise some strategy to work out this. Then, if there is a HR policy uniform throughout the country, definitely it will be better. Of course, we can tune it up according to the local needs, but there should be a basic HR policy. There is no such policy, I understand. Another challenge is, as our Orissa directors are told, we are finding a difficulty in getting the records from the implementing agencies. In day 1, they are not giving. In day 2 also, they are not giving. Even at times, I have to interfere with the Commissioner of Development or collectors. So I have to write to them. So getting the records should be made mandatory, and if any failure should be penalized. Penalty should be imposed on the implementing agency or implementing official who refuses to furnish the records. That is our. And in more cases, technical persons do not come forward to assist the resource persons in the field for taking up the measurements. So that is another challenge. So for this, we have to engage private technical persons, as you said, barefoot engineers like that. So approved by government or some agency or engineering agency. So that would be better. And there is a committee at the district level headed by the district collector. So there the name of the committee is called High Level Committee for Social Audit, for NREG's social audit issues. So in that committee, many issues are getting dropped without paying the penalty, without paying the fine. Actually, I am talking about the misappropriation. So without recoveries being done, they are dropping the issues. So this should be addressed immediately. And one more challenge is, for the Grama Sabha, normally the observer is from the implementation department. Observer should be a neutral person. He should not either belong to the social audit unit or vigilance or implementing agency. But here we see normally the person who implements comes to the Grama Sabha. So that is not encouraging. So these are the challenges we have found out. And as regards innovations and the best practices, so we do many IEC activities like our Orissa counterpart has explained. Actually, there is a waste management vehicle in every village panchayat. It is a e-vehicle, battery, electric vehicle. So they have some loudspeakers and they address the people. We are ready, bring that, etc. So we utilize their services and inform them and inform the village people about the Grama Sabha. So this we have introduced this year. So this is very effective, and because they visit every households. So it is very effective. And apart from that, we conduct many rallies, and pamphlets are distributed about the Grama Sabha. In many cases, some resource persons are conducting street plays also. They are conducting individually, but we have not organized. They are conducting themselves. That is a good. We are going to encourage them, and we will be doing this next year onwards in a state level. So in the Grama Sabha, we display all the information about the scheme. What are the works are being taken up? What is the cost of the work? When it was started, when it was completed, who was the beneficiary, etc., and what is the expenditure done, and what is the finding of the social audit. Everything will be charted out, and it will be displayed in the Grama Sabha so that everybody can see. So so this is regarding IEC activity. So this is the next one. Posters. So people are seeing, hey, this is our name, etc. This is the work. So this is the chart. Like this, we are displaying all the details about the Grama Sabha. Work in the Grama Sabha. Yeah, in many cases, for redressal of the grievances item, many job cards are issued in the same Grama Sabha by the local functionaries. That has been a very successful thing. And normally, the disabled, we have a lot of disabled resource persons. We have engaged them. We have women and with medical challenges. We have placed them to places where their home is very near. So it is not innovation, but we have done that so that the social audit is effective. Now we have engaged an intern from IIT Delhi to study the impact of the social audit in the field. He is preparing an elaborate report on the impact of the social audit in rural areas, in NR regions. If it comes good, we will be inviting more interns from premier institutions like IIT Bombay, IIM Ahmedabad, etc. For this type of work. Next. So regarding MIS usage and data entry, our consultant will elaborate.
Hello everybody, very happy to be here, and thanks to the MORD and the Andhra Pradesh team for inviting all of us. So regarding MIS usage, basically we enter the data after the social audit is completed in the NREGA soft as soon as possible. As Director Sir mentioned, we have nearly entered data for 2,000 Gram Panchayats this year. And the BRPs also respond to the issues marked by the block development officers quickly. But sometimes there is some delay because they do not know that there is actually an issue pending for them to respond. So if we can make some changes in the MIS so that they get an alert whenever they log in, they get an alert saying these are the number of issues that are pending for you to respond, it will really help speed up the process. So the other thing is in 2025-26, as we already said, all Gram Sabhas are being recorded in the Panchayat Nirnay app, though block resource persons are facing many difficulties with that. Recently, to ensure quicker follow-up action, our secretary actually recently conducted a meeting, and then he said, please do not wait till the end of the year to give us the feedback on serious issues that you are seeing. bring it to me immediately. So what we have done is we have collecting reports, case studies, details of misappropriations of amount greater than 10,000 from the field immediately after the audit. So we'll compile them and then share it with the department. So that's something we plan to do. So before we go, so there are we have lot of as our Sandhya ji presented, 10 different schemes they do, but only NREGS has good MIS. So MIS is very, very critical to ensure that proper social audit happens. So, and our that's correct. So it's so our BRPs also heavily use it. So it would be good if we can add additional features. We have a lot of requests. So I nearly some 10 to 15 requests are there. I don't want to go through all of them, but I'll just briefly mention some of them. So one is, like I said, in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, before they used to have something called alerts. So before they do go to the social audit, they will have an alert report which will actually list issues like, suppose if a person has worked on the same day in 2 different work sites. That's normally supposed to not happen, but sometimes we have seen in the field that they work as a unskilled person in one work site and an unskilled person on some other work site on the same day. Those are all very suspicious. I mean, it's not possible for that to happen. So if we get a report saying this, these particular cases you have to check or you have to focus, it would really help. And then there are some of contractors are involved in some of the work sites, and they do not employ NGNREGS workers. So if we can get a list of workers who have worked only in work sites where material is involved, then it's likely that they have actually not worked. So these sort of reports, alert reports, are given in the MIS. Then when our team goes, it will actually help them focus more on these sort of suspicious entries to find out irregularities. And then it will be help to there's wide variation in the performance of block resource persons also. Some block resource persons are reporting many issues, while some others are not reporting any issues at all. So if we can actually have a queryable interface where we query based on the number of issues that resource persons have filed. If we have a list where the persons with the highest number of issues, and then there are persons who have not reported any issues, that it would help us to monitor and maybe provide them with additional training or encourage them to find out why they are not reporting any issues. Is it a gap in their understanding, or is it some other reason? And so that sort of queryable interface to find out the performance of different block resource persons who are already registered, that would help. And then so village resource persons also, similarly some village resource persons in our district, in our state, we say that around each village resource persons can facilitate audit of around 5 to 10 gram panchayats in a year. So if we can find out how many each village resource person has facilitated, then we can look at people who have not been given opportunity and then maybe ask them to do so. That sort of human resource management system, that would really help. And then there are some minor bugs and stuff which we'll give separately. That's not an issue. Small issues, minor issues, which would really help. Like for instance, the FTO. One thing that our village resource persons do is they look at the fund transfer order and then they look at the e-muster rolls. And what happens is in the e-muster roll, a person would be present only for 3 days. But actually in the FTO, then they would have worked for 5 days, actually. So they check, they go through that between the muster roll and the FTO. But the FTO's font size is really small. So they find it difficult. So if the font size is a little bit big, small changes like that, which will actually help in the field level. So those are some other suggestions. We have given it in a separate document. And for long term, it would help if VRPs also, they are paid like the MGNREGS workers. We pay them through PFMS. So if we can register the VRPs also, and then pay them. Then we can track actually the delay in wage payment, like issue a muster roll for them, e-muster roll for the village resource person to facilitate the audit. So then we can track how long they have not been paid, and it would help put pressure on the system. So long term, so integrated financial and HRMS could help. And then coming to this Panchayat Nirnay app, Panchayat Nirnay app, see, the first social audit standards itself said that video recording should be done of Gram Sabhas. So it's very helpful in different respects. It helps because in Gram Sabha or village resource persons will say some places there are troublemakers who will unnecessarily want to disrupt the Gram Sabha and cause trouble. So if somebody is recording, they hesitate to cause trouble. So it is useful from that respect, video recording. And then sometimes people ask, where are your, they've not been able to attend the Gram Sabha, so they come and ask, where are the meeting minutes? And so if we can upload through the Panchayat Nirnay app, all that is good, really good aspects of this Panchayat Nirnay app. And then, like Sushmita ji is also saying that some of the Gram Sabhas, the attendance is poor. So we are able to see through this actually how the Gram Sabha is being conducted. So that's also a positive aspect, and it will help push for greater attendance in the Gram Sabha. So all these are really good aspects of the Panchayat Nirnay app, but then there are some issues also in that the app is not very stable. Many times the videos are recorded but they are not uploaded. Only the audio gets uploaded, video does not get, photos do not get uploaded, and then our block resource persons are under some stress, and sometimes they have to redo the Gram Sabha when they see, the videos are not, videos that they have recorded, but they have not been uploaded, so they are under a lot of stress. And then previously the Gram Sabha used to be free flowing, but now it's almost like taking a film or a documentary film or something, they say wait, everything is for the Nirnay app.
Focus is shifted to Nirnay app from the Gram Sabha.
From the Gram Sabha, it's detracting from the actual conduct of the Gram Sabha. So because it's very structured, 2 minutes for introduction, and then 5 minutes for action taken report on the previous thing, and 5 minutes for this. So if rather than have it very rigid and inflexible, if we make it more flexible, that I think it would be much better. So we have some specific requests also with respect to that, which we also will share. So finally, some overall suggestions for improvement. Okay. So concurrent audit, as we all know that during the COVID time, many states actually did concurrent audit, and that was really helpful because the issues come up immediately. And I remember the Jharkhand secretary actually said, some of the issues that you bring up, it's very difficult for me to take action. But concurrent audit, you tell me what is happening last week, and I'll be able to immediately call up and fix the issues. Board is not there, or fake people are there in the muster roll, and immediately able to take action. So that concurrent audit, if we can push, that would be good. And then this is something has already been said. Penalty should be prescribed for non-production of records and other common issues. And Director Sir had also mentioned engagement of barefoot engineers, technical staff to assist the social audit team when technical work has been done. That would help. And then if we can get more students, as a way to open up the social audit, students who are doing internships, or even just come and participate in one social audit, they will get a good orientation of NGNREG scheme, about how things happen in the village, about how monitoring happens. So if we can get, along with the village resource persons, one intern or a student to participate, that will improve the transparency also. And then early training for village resource persons. And then if MORD could prepare videos, there are many new aspects like ENMR, NMMS, secure geotagging, small training videos that they can share with us, then we'll circulate it, and our BRPs will also learn about it. This is a request from the resource persons. They say if you can get a phone and a good network connection, all resource persons are provided, that will help to do the Nirnay work.
Especially, they want actually tablet.
Right. And then simplification of the Panchayat Nirnay, which I have already said, and special alerts I have also said. and then changes to module and NREGS soft, which we have also said already. So, thank you. Thank you. We'll be happy to take any questions, and our resource persons are also.
We want our VPRPs to. They are very experienced.
Okay, one question regarding the VPR. I think as far as we remember from NIRD side, Tamil Nadu is the state where the highest number of VPRPs are trained. And you are saying that right now you are finding it difficulty in going for audits for 2 rounds because of lack of availability of VPRPs. Trained VPRPs. So already you have trained VPRPs. You also mentioned one point that due to lack of training, VPRPs are not we are not able to engage them. The second thing is due to lack of work, VPRPs are also looking for other works. So what is more important, like, because you already have the highest number of VPRPs in the country, and you are not able to find VPRPs now to engage for 2 rounds of audit. So is it because, like, at one point of time you have been engaging them only a few of them, as a result most of them have drifted away, or is it because you are not providing them refresher trainings that you are not getting them?
Actually, the problem arose in the period of that COVID-19. So at that point of time, many people left our social life. So after that, there was no training conducted by either NIRD or SSAAT. So as of now, we feel shortage. So that is the issue.
So you mean to say that you need new trainings for new village resources?
Both. We need refresher as well as new training.
Okay.
Yeah.
Refresher MOD has to take a call.
No, the point is that there were 7-8 years ago, many people were trained. But since we are not able to provide employment on a continuous basis, many of them will take up other opportunities. So they are not available. So in a year, we provide them with maybe 20 days or 30, 40 days of employment. So it is very less. So that is an issue. So many of them who trained people, they are not available now. They have taken off other.
If you are providing, coming to that point, if you are able to provide only 20 to 30 days, if we are again giving them training to new resource persons, same problem will come up again.
Yes, so every year we'll have to have. So every year there should be new opportunities for new persons, because right now when we go also we get some interest, people saying we want to participate in social audits, but we have not provided training, and without training you can't take them. So every year you should have a set of people who can be trained. And they will probably go do something else later, number of people. So not all trained people will come, but that's okay. I think even if they don't come, they become aware of these processes.
To supplement this shortage of VRPs, as I was telling that, with more number of schemes coming to the fold of social audit, and the social audit societies conduct more audit, we have realized that they will be getting more days of work, so that it will retain them. So we have sometimes approached different departments, those who have mandate for conduct of social audit, through an act or Government of India guideline, that you have the conduct of social audit, please do it. So when we get more requests, then we can provide more jobs to, number of jobs to VRPs. The second is that your suggestions are very good, very concrete, to the point, which we had mixed. This internship program, I want to say that internship program is a very good cross-learning exposure type of things that can happen in society. We have organized 3 internship programs, 2 batches from Mumbai TIS students. They have come in 10 to 12 numbers. With much difficulty, we have imparted them 1 month training in our field situations. But our experiences have been very good. We have also received 1 batch from NIRD also. So we have imparted them, we have given them exposure in the field, they have stayed.